Now, this was the one that we already said put in a bottom on the weekly chart. And unless we go below here, we're still bullish bias. Okay, we may get choppy in between here. We're looking to break above here. We do have price direction down on the weekly chart. And we've had a nice move up, and we caught some of these moves as well. This was, you have to be patient. We caught this one. This was on Tuesday. This was on the London session, and a continuation that we played also on the long side on Monday up here. And I wasn't trading at this time. This is the Asian session, but eventually we did get another move up. So we got some nice moves up. This one, and then yesterday was the move down again during the London session, and then looking for this move up to fail and then taking it down. This was tricky yesterday, and now today we're getting sideways chop because I guess we just went below demand here, becoming supply, and you can see the market's kind of which way am I going? So it's worth waiting out and see which way. It could go either way. We've got mixed signals, and also this is holding strong. It's relatively strong at the moment because as the dollar's been going up, we've been holding sideways. So if the dollar starts dropping, the pound may actually run to the upside. So keep an eye on that. So we have price direction again down on the daily chart, and currently down on the 4-hour, and currently up on the 1 hour, and basically between supply and demand, which puts us bang on neutral bias, as in, if you want to get involved in this chop and trade 10 pips or whatever, 20, you can if you want. Not my ideal trading scenario. Strong one, pounds neutral here, and it's just up and down in a base, so we want to wait for signs of a break. What would be great is come back down like we did on the Aussie, come back down and play the breakout in the base before it breaks. It's been at the top kind of 3 times. It could come back down to say here and turn, and then the dollar suddenly drops. That'll be enough for this to break out and continue. But again, we're playing against a reversal bar, so it's probably, or I should say most likely, not going to take out the highs in one go. It may go up, pull back, and then go. If it's going to go, or go up and then continue moving down. Those are the 2 options. Pound may be a good idea if we can close up on well, we are pointing up on the daily on 4 hour. It may be ready to break. Let's see if we catch and break. The safest way to do it is to wait for it to break above here. Above here, pull back, and then trade it on the long side. If it doesn't do that, then it's going maybe down or sideways. And we also said, if you remember, this is probably going to end up being the bottom of the yen based on the measured move and based on the price action here. So again, price direction down after a move up. Just looking at this time frame alone, you can't go long. Okay, the only way you can go long is if you take out the highs. So you could go short, but we're basing, so you have to wait and see what happens. And remember, if this starts to move down, watch the pound. The pound's kind of, it's almost 1, 2, 3. If we catch here and hold, it's ready to break to the upside. Okay, so watch it. We can time it. If we time it right, then, and again, we've got price direction up here. So even though we're trading in a baser, so if we pop, then you can look to trade it up to kind of this level to 1.14. We got about 40 pips or whatever to the first target area, and then it may be up here. And then if it goes, we may get a big push to the upside, but it's starting to look like it could go. So this could be a trading idea for now. What's here is going to break this area, okay? Chances over 90% at the moment. If the dollar goes down, it's going to pop above, and it's also the figure it's going to pop. So watch this. It's not going to go. I don't think it's going to pop a great. We've got another level here, so it may hit here, pull back. You got a chance to get in this time. It's not. I don't think it's going to kind of just run. Here we go. We're breaking above. So if the dollar goes down, you want to watch this and get in. Here you go. So pull back. The base broke to the downside, so we're going to pull back down here, and the dollar, euro, everything is going to move against the dollar to most likely to the upside. So that's a euro, and the pound, remember we said, was a strong one, so this is the one to trade on the long side. But again, we've got to get above this area. You can be in already. If you're in already here, then you've got a very tiny risk, and you can see it go. So this is likely, and if we get above this bar, it's going to run. Okay, So here we're talking about it. Remember, not after it's happened, as it's happening. Before we talked about this going to break above the base. We're just about doing that now. And we're going to watch the pullback to see if we continue. We want to hold this level now. And we need the dollar. So the dollar pulls back and hits demand and starts moving up. This will fail. Okay, so again, these are the beginning of seeing something before anyone else sees it and positioning yourself for a potential move that could be big. We could run up. We've got the level here and then up here and then higher, you know. There you go. There's a little pop above 1.13. Here we go. We're going up. Okay, how to see it. This is a very similar trade to yesterday on the base breakout before. This is base breakout before it broke out. Now it's going up. Okay, was that good? We kind of just got now. Let's see if we get some continuation. Pick up a bit of momentum, like to the 50, and then to the figure, and then if it goes even higher, it'll be great. Now we've cleared above. This is good. Big bar, no follow through, means we're going, at least for now, higher. The news could change that, but let's see if we get another pop to the upside. About 2 minutes to go. Gets there before, even better. That's okay. Hit the 20 Fulcrum area. And you could have done something here. You could have gone in here, get out here even before the news and made like 30 pips with a tiny risk. Yep. Let's see if it may reverse. Let's see what happens. Got about a minute. Spreads widened a bit. So watch the pullback here. A massive spread. Wow. Massive. There you got that. So we can see that, mate. I got a 6 pip spread. Just on the euro. So we may go down. Wait, look at that. See, this is what happens during news. Let's see if we get. Look, yeah, go. Look at that. Ahead of time. Target 1, target 2. Bingo. Did we say this beforehand? It's going to pop. You can see it's in it. The news makes it happen quicker. What do you think, guys? It looked like it was going down for a second. Just the spread. Bingo. There you go. That's the breakout before anyone else sees what's happening. You're going to be cautious. If it takes out, I mean, it's not likely going to do it. It could do, but there you go. There's the big move. What do we see? What do we say? What's going to happen here? Down. Yeah. Down. It's already on the cards here. And this one's broken below here. So we're going to get a continuation now. And remember what we said about the dollar? This is a reversal bar. So if we get a move up, it's not likely going to take out the high. Plus, we've also broken the trend here, so down. So we could get a continuation up on the pound and the euro and everything. There you go. Scary quick. You got to be positioned beforehand. You can't get in after the news. It's too late. It's going to go more. So look at this. Scary quick. Right on here. Demand. Supply become demand. We're already putting a bottom here. This is it. There you go. It's super clear now. Okay. The dollar, this is at the moment, if we take out these lows now, you know, as we said on the webinar yesterday, this is the top of the dollar already. This is the top. We got another, we're going to get at the end of this week. We just made a new low. Yeah. Look, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We still got demand to get through. So it could end up kind of chopping, but that's it. The pound went a bit more, but that's good. Good job. Up to these levels. May pull back here, and then it's probably going to break. This is going to break. This is not going to hold here. It's going to break. And if we go back and what I said also on the Aussie, this is probably the bottom for now as well. We're going to break this area, and then you're going to see a big move to the upside. We're going to get up here. Okay, that's the next move of the Aussie. And it's getting blindingly obvious here that that's what's going to happen next. Yeah, this is your clue on Friday. That's institutional buying. They're not buying for it to go down. They're buying to take it higher after the big move down. Does that make sense? After a massive move down, we're coming off the lows here. So this is the start of the move up, potentially. And let's see what happened. We said the yen, what would say the yen would go. We said this is also the bottom of the yen. Yeah. Well, yeah. Big money thinks the same. We've done a measured move. It's going up now. That's it. So time to switch. Pound as well. We already said this is the bottom for the pound. Unless we take out that pivot low here, that's how we always put in a bottom. That's how we put in a bottom on the market when this is on a weekly chart. So as long as we hold this level, this is the low, okay? Also, this is probably going to end up being the low, and we're going to break this area and move up to the next level. That's most likely going to happen. I can't guarantee it, but that's what it looks like at the moment.